everybody. This is editing some content. And I'm probably going to get demonetized if I play Drake, so let's not do that. Let's play some non-copyright music. Actually, just kidding. I'm going to play Kid Leroy. Fuck it. I don't care if I get demonetized. Okay, so let's talk. So today I'm just going to be reviewing some content. I've pre-saved this new album comes in before I forget. I'm just going to be reviewing some content today, y'all. This is not Rocket League gameplay. I literally put in the title, this is not Rocket League gameplay. So if anybody comes in and they're like, Luke, can I have any tips for air dribbles and flip resets? I'm just literally ignoring it. I'm not responding. I'll just let you look at the title. So, welcome in. I got a lot of content to review. I got some shorts to review today. A lot of shit. So, got shorts to review. Did some work on the Dota Dojo this morning. Got some long form videos to review. Hella shit. Hella stuff. Wait, why is the thumbnail not updated? Oh, also one of our coaches is playing the FIFA E World Cup. Freaky RL. No. This is Esports World Cup Germany. Team Germany. Twitch. Let's go to Twitch. DFB. Maybe go here. Rattles is live. Is he watching? He's not watching the World Cup right now. He's gaming. DFB. Trying to find the German team. Tox is streaming. Tox is a player on the Germany team. I'm looking for like the official broadcast. I don't know when they're playing because obviously it's not the same time as US. Is Tox playing right now? Oh no, his friend is hosting. Oh, this is the main cast. Okay, finally found it. All right. Can we rewind? What's going down? Can I rewind? The Twitch doesn't allow you to rewind, does it? Not on the main stream? I don't know. Thank you for your feedback on the thumbnail. France just eliminated Germany, it looks like. France is a really good team. I think that's what happened. That's how it happened. Oh, this is Jordius. They're talking about like relationships falling through.
Playing this game to be the best.
It is so true. You have to sacrifice a lot. I gotta eat, so I guess I'll just watch this. Just pause the music.
You have to have natural talent. You have to have something that can't be kind of taught. I think every pro player does, and especially the pro players that are right at the top.
خلصت كل البطولات الفيفاية باقي روكيت ليج راح ندافع عن اللقب بإذن الله راح يبقى الكاس في الرياض.
This is exciting. Poggers. Alright, I got chicken and rice, y'all.
We believe we can be the best, and no one will expect it.
Right now we're all like super motivated, and we're playing the game a lot, even more than like normal.
Individually, we're right at the top, so yeah, I definitely feel confident that we can win.
Jack's team is good. But all these teams are great.
We're now halfway through our quarterfinals. With more Rocket League to go, take to the stage Saudi Arabia and Belgium.
Saudi Arabia is a top, probably two seed. Belgium is probably top 4 by power rankings. Maybe top 6.
Saudi-Arabien gegen Belgien. Wer die Fans auf der eigenen Seite hat, sollte klar sein. Und Belgien, ich meine, so oft wie Leute versehentlich die belgische Flagge als Deutschlandflagge verwenden.
Alright, I just realized I'm watching a
da
German
können wir auf
broadcast. This
jeden
is
Fall
gonna be really
gut sein,
freaking rough.
aber ich fürchte dann, also wir sollten nicht zu weit das Herz für Belgien aufmachen, weil ich fürchte, Georg, dass die hier ordentlich auf den Deckel bekommen.
Ja, das ist gegen eins der besten Teams der Welt mit Crowd-Support. Und das wird dementsprechend eine ganz, ganz schwere Aufgabe für die belgische Auswahl.
In an ice stream. Oh, this is Peppers. Here's the main screen.
Please rise, if you may, for the national anthem of Belgium.
Belgium. It's so interesting listening to all the anthems. Rojas is the best. Thank you for the raid, Roll Tide. Oh, that was from a little days ago. I suck at the stream. No surprise there, though. How do I, like, minimize this shit? Oh, minimize.
Our third quarterfinal is about to begin. Saudi Arabia, Belgium, take your seats. Let's kick this off.
I don't care about either of these teams super deeply, but
We are so close to our third quarter-final now, the penultimate one of the day, and arguably the biggest of them all, just because we've got last year's defending champions in it, Saudi Arabia.
I suppose
they
I want
take
Saudi
on
to win.
Belgium. You can't get much bigger than seeing this team here, can you, Achieves?
Absolutely not. And like you mentioned,
Saudi
Joey,
and
it's
Saudi.
electric every time. They come here, they know who the home crowd is and who the home team is, and they're here for it. It's always great.
It's great. It just makes it that much harder for Belgium. And I know I said Nas earlier. The guy I was actually thinking of was Astral. Astral is the guy who I thought has been playing pretty well this week. And I think he's got to still step up another level. They got to support Respawn as much as possible in this series if they have any hope of winning it.
Let's just talk about Belgium then and what they've already achieved to get here, shall we? I'm looking back to days 1 and 2. Achieves, I'm not going to go to you first. Cast your mind back. It was a couple of days ago now. The standout performance, possibly, Jorby, was that Belgium held France as well, didn't they, to a draw on day 2. That was big for them.
Yeah, it absolutely was. It kind of set the tone for the rest of their group stage. So it's like, you know, they have that fight in them. They have a world-class top player on the team.
Saudi's
Atto
probably
is always
favorites,
going
what,
to give your team a chance to
80%
win.
favorites?
The big question
Belgium
comes from the
wins
supporting
20% of the
cast.
time?
And that's why I'm saying Astral, he did have a really great group stage, but I just see one more level out of him. Because Resfox, there's really only so much you can expect out of him. This is his first land in any stage. There's so much to ask out of a single player.
Well, Reese Fox has just left, actually. I don't know
He
what
took your advice.
He's hearing you, Jorby. He's going, I'm getting nervous. I need a moment to myself. No, I'm just joking, but these players maybe just need a moment to themselves or a bathroom break
Saudi
before they get going
Go
here.
Saudi.
I'm sure the rest of the team, like you just mentioned, Astral and Atto
I
will
would
be
love to see either team
setting
win,
up
to be honest.
and getting ready there. Atto was our Axe player of the day, actually, from yesterday as well. A fan's favourite as well, so I'm sure that gives them a bit of an extra boost.
Ross
In
and
terms of
TRK.
Belgium, let's stick with them as well.
Or move them.
Yesterday,
Aversax is
they only managed one
playing.
win. They had
Wow.
draws in
6 games. That was massive.
But undefeated.
Undefeated, but that doesn't matter today. You can't get a draw.
Non-losing.
That's true. You cannot get a draw.
They were undefeated yesterday.
How do they change that mentality?
Well, I actually don't know if you want to necessarily change that mentality. If you're able to go there and fight 1-for-1, at least if you start off the series, if this series starts off game 1 and 2, going Saudi 1, Belgium 1, I think Belgium's actually in a great spot. Because if they can fight out 2 games and they look at least competitive, who can say? They're obviously onto something, right?
Jorby, you've spoken a lot about their roster as we just see Reece Fox take his chair. He is back in the arena. I know you're all delighted to see that. Talk about
I
their
think
coach
Reece Fox
a little
played
bit.
with Freaky.
What does he bring
Astral
to
was
this
a
outfit?
top
Honestly,
player
I think
in season 9.
the biggest role that you
10.
can have for him is just making sure that he stays calm. That the game isn't.
They're still all very
high
rated
You're
players.
here. You're
But
playing
the
the
Tau
game.
being probably the
have trust in
standout
your
best on the
teammates.
team right now.
Lean on your teammates, and I think that's all you really have to be saying to Reece Fox in particular. I don't really think you have to say much to Astral and Atto. They've been here. They've done that. The big thing is just making sure, like I said, raising the floor as much as possible, because reaching up to Saudi's floor is going to be a task in itself.
I like how you talk about raising the floor, because actually the stage raises, doesn't it, as well here? It puts them on a pedestal as we get to these knockout stages of competition. Right, let's move across then to talk a little bit more about Saudi Arabia, because we mentioned they're last year's champions. They are the ones to beat on home soil. Should we actually start with the coach? Should we start with Doom?
He's been the, well, I guess the Team Falcons coach for as long as I can remember, and by extension, he became the Saudi Arabian coach when they did the FIFA World Cup first last year as well. So
yeah.
He's been with specifically Roas, TRK, and
Killers.
Thank you. You want player of the day when I can
names right now.
It's been
been with them
3
for
days.
quite some time. So all of these guys definitely on the same
Saudi,
way.
the Saudi
Know
boys
exactly
are
what they're all about.
Both of these
Bad.
teams have had
Bad
Axe player
mofos.
of the days, actually. Killers
The Saudi
was it
boys
from day
are
one. So again,
not
a
to be
fan's
messed with.
favourite there, and that
I would not
must
want to
help,
be
but it
ranked
must
against
kind of
any of these guys.
bolster them up a little bit when they're sat there.
Yeah, I mean, Killers, every tournament that he's been in lately, you could probably make an argument that he was the best player on that land. So he's just that good. And you add in his twin, Roas, and then, of course, the love of Saudi Arabia, TRK. I mean, it's just so hard to think that Belgium have any chance in this series. I'm sorry. I feel like this is 4-0. Like you said, if Belgium end up taking one of the first 2 games, that might blow everything out of the water.
You never know.
Saudi Arabia are no strangers
Saudi's mechanics
to
are just on
the
another
game
level.
getting away from them. It has happened to this team in the past.
See.
And actually, the last
I would
FIFA
love to see Belgium win,
when
though.
they won, that was the first time that
Belgium
team
are not
had
favorites,
ever
but
actually won
I
a
would
land.
love
They
to
had
see them
made
win.
it
The
to finals,
international land.
and like an international
I might watch
land
some of this
3
series, not
different
all of it.
times, lost
I'll let you
all
guys
3
know when
of
I
them.
gotta go
And it
to
wasn't
do some
until they
other work.
came here
I
that
wish
they
I could watch
actually
this
broke
whole
that
event, but
curse
I have other
and
work to do.
finally won. But they've also not been able to get it done lately. They made it to the finals again in another international land, and they fell apart at the end. FIFA E is a little different for this team, I think, but it can happen. Will Belgium be the one to do it?
No, Germany did
think
get
so.
knocked
Crazy
out.
day if yes.
Never say never, but
Let me see.
But it also, we talk about the fans. and
France is
it's
a tough matchup.
I'm not saying forget about them at the moment, put them to the side. It's just being at home. That must have a massive impact. And I'm saying it for a number of reasons, Chief. There's not travel for one. There's not jet lag for 2. Yes, you have your fans. You've got your friends here, your family here. So much support. His Royal Highness is in the crowd as well.
Yeah, the one thing I remember of the Saudi Arabian crowd, they pick them up when they're down.
They do indeed. Okay, let's go. The penultimate quarterfinal. Saudi Arabia take on...
I am glitching, y'all. Well, guess I wasn't meant to be. It's bad meant. Well, chat, are you still with me? Hello? We're frozen on the Google Chrome front. Solid. Hello. All right, well, I'm still getting comments in the chat, so I think we're still live, but something just happened to my Chrome, or broadcast. I guess I could close this tab and try to... Oh, we're reloading. Okay, we're back. Nice, another ad. Whoa! I love Twitch. Twitch is great. They have it on the small monitor. You can kind of see what's going on. Yeah. What are we watching? All Out 4. Whoa.
I want to be rich.
Dude, another one.
For more money? All you need is your
Can we put this on a backup tab?
No. Go to Geico, get a quote, and you could save $900 with your phone. Look at that.
Tenacity's watching. Oh, Tenacity's there.
Save some coin. It feels good to Geico.
That's cool.
First blood! And how about that? 1, 2, 3, the clear, then Atto. Watching that,
I'm gonna let y'all go to their streams. I'm gonna remove the FIFA E from the title in a second. I'll watch one game.
Sneak that through the near post. You saw Rawaston Killers both streaking back, realizing that they had committed too far.
Oh, but it might be an instant turnaround. It's Saudi Arabia on the counter, but it is cleared away by Atto. Far and away, Belgium's most decorated player. He gets it.
We're frozen. All right. I'm just not going to watch FIFA anymore. All right, let's update the titles. Something's glitching. I'm just going to focus on my content. Something's glitched. I'm going to try to kill this tab. Alright, let's just work on shorts. I gotta work on some shorts, get these out for the team. Some long form posts, a lot of stuff. I think something crashed. Alright. Let's check out which ones Fozzie, the video guy, edited. I'm gonna check out his right now. I'll have to check out some other things soon too. Checking out your shorts on stream right now. You do a nice job of flicking your stick to the right. This is a candidate situation for reverse cam. Here you can flick stick to the right, but when I have a ball that's rolling into my corner, I would start this with, this is a candidate situation for reverse cam. I think that's a better hook. I think I would trim this. I'd delete this. Oh, I deleted way too much there. I meant to delete this. This, I would delete. This is a candidate situation. And then save. I think it'll tab me out. That's a really heavy touch in the corner. That's okay, but you need to check. Yeah, so you're just selecting your play without checking the opponents. So you hit this ball back. I would love you to flick your stick to the right or use a reverse camera here to see where blue is. Because blue could be back in their corner for all we know. One guy is in the midfield, but no... Hey, frankly, they are in the corner. Look, they just went full back. So yeah, when you go up here and nobody's challenging you, yeet, turn around. Like, nobody's here. But you're like playing the ball off the ceiling, flipping, giving it away, like just panicking. Presumably because you didn't realize that nobody was there. That's a really heavy touch in the corner. Great cuts. This one's really good. I'm going to publish this. When you have space, use it. I like take time. This is good. I'll post this. Put you there, and that's show. Only gonna hurt you. I'm gonna go throw this food out that I had while these are publishing. That I don't do. I think this is done. I think I published this now. Should say published. Yeah. For scheduled. Cool. What the fuck? Did it save? I don't know, guys. Okay, like, this is the adjustments now. This is a candidate situation for reverse cam. Here you can flick stick to the right, but when I have a ball that's rolling into my corner and the opponents are behind me, like I check right, no orange. Right? Left of me, well, there can't be any orange because it's the wall. So toggle reverse cam once you line yourself up with this boost to see whether they're going fullback or whether they're sitting in the midfield. What are you doing? Is my title confusing? Editing plus content. This is a candidate situation. Editing, shorts, posting. Here you can flick stick to the right, but when I have a ball that's rolling into my corner and the opponents are behind me, like I check right, no orange. Right? Left of me, well, there can't be any orange because it's the wall. So I changed it to toggle reverse cam once you line yourself up with this boost to see whether they're going fullback or whether they're sitting in the midfield. Does that make sense? This is a candidate. That's a funny pause at the end. This is such a weird title. All right, I'm gonna publish this. I'm gonna make the title reverse cam. Use reverse cam. A lot of typos here. What's up, Syntax? Hi, Unreal. Okay. What's up, unit? I just updated the title to say that I'm not answering Rocket League tips. Not answering Rocket League tips and questions. Situation for reverse cam. Here you can flick stick to the right, but when I have a ball that's rolling into my corner and the opponent... Okay. Posted both of these. Next one is this. This dodge... This dodge, in my opinion, needs to be in a way that supports your teammate. So right now, Ferreira is going for the ball and your teammate is going for the ball. So what I'm thinking if I'm you, Apple, is somewhere around here, there's going to be a collision. So what I'm thinking is when this collision happens, somewhere here, I want to be facing the play. Ready to respond, supporting my teammate. Somewhere, you know, maybe in the midfield around this, let's call it this area. These zooms are confusing. The zoom is Yeah, that zoom comes at a bad time there. This one needs checking. This one needs checking, Fozzie. The zoom is a little off around the halfway point. Go next. Here, what we want to do is, once again, before you make your touch, you have to check the defender. What is this guy doing? Can you see? Yeah, he's going for boost. He's flipping. He's mid-flip animation. So he's speed flipping here, which means all he has is a goal line shot. So you want to make one chip touch up into the air and then either take a shot or take a demo. So you want to break tap. You want to slow this down, catch it on the up bounce, chip it in the air. Then you go up for a double, then you go up for an air dribble bump, then you wait and you air roll and shoot, like one of these things. So most of it comes down to split second checking the defenders before you commit to your idea. Here, what we want to do is don't rush your shot. This is good. Don't rush your shot. Dribbles work better against goalies. If they're going back, control the ball, slow it down. Post this tomorrow. That posted immediately. That's weird. When I see this position, this guy has to be low boost. He was just playing defense. He used boost to flip back. This is Opus. You took his corner, so this guy... When I see this position, this guy has to be low boost. He was just playing defense. He used boost to flip back. You took his corner, so this guy is weak. You understand that? Mm-hmm. So if I think he's weak, I'm going to run through. I'm going to play much more aggressive. If he's full boost, turn back. But since I think he's weak, I'm going to run through, and I'm going to try to be annoying. By moving back, you just concede a lot of space. It's not a terrible play, but I would move through the midfield. And then if he gets this touch, by the way, that plays it out to his teammate, you just move back. But if he like tried to drop the ball down in front of his net, he could drop the ball down right now, and you couldn't challenge him. But by moving this way, you could. Good. I think I blocked this earlier, but I think it's fine short. Play more aggressively when your opponent is low boost. Alright, schedule this for tomorrow. Oh, I want this to be a real. Hopefully that went through. I don't know. Oh well. That one's good. This should be a jump and a save. This should be a jump and a save. Flip, jump, arrow left, shoot right. You like fast aerial into some sort of like air roll touch. I'm not sure. Biggest thing is just working on your shooting consistency. Air roll shots. Right here.
Yeah.
Air roll shots by Yuza. Best pack for diamonds. Every shot should be a tap of the jump, tap arrow right, speed. I'm going to edit the start of this clip. This should be a jump and a save. Yeah, delete this. This should be a jump and a save. Jump, arrow left, shoot right. You like fast aerial into some sort of like air roll touch. I'm not sure. Big. Okay, that's good. What you want to be doing here is when you're in the corner and your teammate loses the ball and you don't have a scoring opportunity. It's very important to recognize there is no shot here. When we recognize that we can't score in Rocket League, to change modes. So we switch from I'm going to score to I need to keep the ball. You see one orange player landing right here. How do you keep it away from them? I'll give you a hint.
See, in the corner.
Yeah.
I need to touch it in the corner. So basically, maybe I can take possession of the ball. Maybe.
Correct. You need to keep possession of the ball by touching it into the corner, principally around the defense. So we want to get we want to jump on top of this, maybe get a touch into the wall that rolls up. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
What you want to be doing here is when you're in the corner, this is good. Keep possession in the opponent's corner. Your new post will be scheduled 1 minute later due to platform policies, as there's already existing posts scheduled for the same time. Okay, that's fine. I gotta check this one in a second. This is posted. This one needs editing. This one, I need to check. Jump, arrow left, shoot right. You like fast aerial into some sort of like air roll touch. I'm not sure. This is fine. Biggest thing is just working on your shooting consistency. Air roll shots. Right here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna schedule this. This captain shot sucks. This one shots. Improve your air roll shots. Okay, this should be good. Schedule this. Old Kid Leroy, this is good. Miss his music. What's up, marbles? When you do get to this position, ball's coming at you slowly. You take off very early here. You take off too early, honestly. You should keep driving, cover more ground, and then take off at the last possible second. When you jump, this is ideally a form of like some sort of drop touch. But because you take off so soon, you're striking on top of the ball. Hitting it forward isn't terrible. Your teammate double commits, which sucks. but this touch could have been better from you. You need to delay your takeoff. When the ball's at the midfield here, like this is that situation where the ball's coming to the mid boost. We need to get a soft touch and be able to control it quickly. Okay? We need to be able to get this touch, control it, and then create an attack on the net fast. When you do get to this position, ball's coming at you slowly, you take off very early here. You take off too early, honestly. You should keep driving, cover more ground, and then take off at the last possible second. When you jump, this is ideally a form of like some sort of drop touch. But because you take off so soon, you're striking on top of the ball. Hitting it forward isn't terrible. I'm going to cut this a little bit. This needs to be cut. Sorry, you guys couldn't see that. This stream is a bit boring. Yeah, I'm conscious. It's not probably going to be the most popular because it's not Rocket League gameplay. Maybe I won't stream this stuff in the future. Maybe I will. Still figuring out my streaming strategy. It's ideally a form of like some sort of drop touch. But because you take off so soon, you're striking on top of the ball. Hitting it forward isn't terrible. Your teammate double commits, which sucks. But this touch could have been better from you. You need to delay your takeoff. When the ball's at the midfield here, I'm going to delete this whole clip. I think this is better. Save this and then upload this. Appreciate that, Marble. Okay, I think one more short term review. Gotta block angles. Good job. Probably leave for teammate here. After you get this touch, leave. So right here, we see teammate. See teammate right now? So teammate is about to move in behind you. Teammate's going back. So if I'm your teammate, where am I going? I'm going front post here. So I'm thinking your teammate's somewhere behind you. And I think by about now, he's ready to go. Which is exactly right. But by you staying on this ball, he can't go. If you just leave here, like maybe get some touch forward there, that's fine. Now leave. Leave. Turn away from the ball with your car language. By turning towards the ball, your teammate thinks you're going, and now he can't go below you, but you have no play. You see that? You turn forward, but you jump back, so this is kind of bad car language. And then your teammate realizes he needs to go. I gotta block angles. Good job. Probably leave for teammate here. The way it ends is a little weird. What's up, Josh Boyd? Language. And then your teammate realizes he needs to go. Realizes he needs to go. Says he needs to go. I'm conscious this isn't all your fault, but what I'm trying to show you is like you can only control what you can control. See the transcript. I'll include this. I'd like to include this. I'm going to include this next bit. For what you can control, so just make your car language a little bit more obvious to your teammate.
That's fair, yeah.
Block angles, good job. Block angles, good job. Probably leave for teammate here. After you get this touch, leave. So right here, we see teammate. See teammate right now? Okay, so team's good. I'll upload this in a second. Thanks, Josh Boyd. Appreciate it, man. Okay, I'm just scheduling some last couple of reels right now. When you do get to this position, ball's coming at you slowly. You take off very... When you do get to this... Cut out some drop touch. When the ball's at the midfield here, like this is that situation where the ball's like some sort of drop touch. When the ball's at the midfield here, like this is that situation where the ball's coming to the mid booth. All right, publish these. I'll probably schedule these for a couple days. This is about drop touches. And hold on to the ball. Sometimes you want to keep the ball close, even after making an aerial touch. These are called drop touches. How to improve your first touches. The quote, drop touch. This is confusing. This is confusing. This is fine. All right, let's post these Friday maybe. Cool. This should be posted. Which ones aren't posted? This one's still editing. Posted, posted, posted. This one needs a change. All right, we'll post this one and then we're done with this batch of shorts. Cool. I'm gonna see family for Christmas, so that should be good. What about you? What about you, man? Struggling with your teammates? This is a perfect important one about car language. See you, unit. Nice marbles. Alright, I think we scheduled all the shorts from this batch. Let me message Fozzie. Fozzie, schedule all the shorts from this batch. This is the only one that has an error with the pan. Appreciate you. Alright, let's check out some of Sal's shorts. Sal sent me some stuff. The video guy's almost done. Oh, air dribble roadmap is almost done. Processing. Cool, we'll check out when it's done processing. I'm streaming right now, so I can give you some feedback if you want. Alright, let's check out Sal. Week 12 shorts. All these videos, which we'll check out soon. On YouTube, on the Bootcamp channel. And then week 11 shorts somewhere. Here we go. I'm going to forward these to the YouTube shorts so I don't lose them. And I'm going to forward these to the YouTube shorts in the public Discord so I don't lose them. Okay. But we're hanging on by a thread. We're good. All right, so these are Sal, the video guy shorts, another set of shorts. And then I got to check some videos on this channel too. We're going to move to the left here. So the first thing I can tell you is the precision of your touches. I coach players. There's one part of Rocket League, which is like, I don't know what to do. I coach players is a funny sentence. I would say, I would remove that and say there's one part of Rocket League. And the other part is I know what to do, but I'm not doing it, right? I don't know how to do it, or I can't do it consistently. And right now, I think we're hitting that second one, which is like, I see you going for this ball, and I presume you're trying to hit the ball around this guy.
Exactly, yeah.
But by hitting it to him, it just ends up in the worst shot ever. And he is Fozzie shorts. So here we need to drill this ball. We need to front flip into it. Nonchalant lag. To roll up the ball away from this guy. This clip isn't bad, but you flip very close to the wall in this clip, Sal. We're looking for a clip where we flip further from the wall. Like you have to pre-flip like 2 to 3 car lengths away, not like less than a car length, or else you stop all your speed. I don't want to include that example you put because I think people will be like, why are you doing it like that? Can you replace that? Ideally, or just hit it into the wall fast. You said the link doesn't work, just to let you know. This Discord link in the chat? Thanks for the tier 1 sub, Marbles. Nope, it works, Marbles. I think that's your error. I mean, I just clicked it and it worked fine. Not sure, man. If that link doesn't work, you go to spookyluke.beehive.com. You're the first person that's told me that. Here you go. Right. If you want to play it around him, you got to drive really fast and then like turn. Try to hit it around him. This jump rolling touch, yeah, it just gives him a touch. It's not that good of a demo for the opponents. We're going to flip forward here. Yeah, you don't really have a good touch. If you want to go here, if he still hasn't jumped, you can jump here, but you just need to get a soft touch. You jump, and then you need to get a wheel touch that drops down. Yeah, it's important to just watch the opponent and see if he jumps, and there, he hadn't jumped. He never jumped. So you have him beat. Like here, you don't have him beat, you don't have him beat, you don't have him beat. Okay, he still hasn't jumped, now you can go. Turn off ball cam, see if he's going. If he's not going, you jump. Getting the ball there. Good job getting around it. I mean, that short was okay, Sal. It's just not the most viral moment. For number 2. Like, we didn't get a better example. And we kind of just watched the play multiple times. There's no drawing, no engagement. It's just, that was a rough short, in my opinion. They're looking for demos in bad situations. Before you make your touches, I think a big thing that will help you is vision. So when the ball goes above a high-ranked player, you'll naturally see them do something here. Do you know what that is?
Check in front of them with their camera?
Exactly, turn off the ball cam. When you turn off the ball cam, you get information. And you would be seeing here that there's one guy going back, there's one guy covering left behind, but you're making a lot of your touches with ball cam on the entire game, which is good. You're above like the silver gold level of like, I play without ball cam. But now you're on the other end of the spectrum. Now you're playing with ball cam on all the time, when you should tab it off sometimes. All of your decisions in Rocket League should be based on the information on your screen. And if you have no information on your screen, you can be pretty sure that you're doing something wrong. So when the ball goes above us in Rocket League, but we're facing forward, turning off ball cam is often very easy because it looks forward. Candidates for right stick usage are... Include the question from the student where he asks, why do you use right stick? That last short was good though. Or more so when our camera is facing one direction, we want to look the other. So a common candidate for this is like, I'm facing into the corner, the ball's in the corner. You'll often see me use right stick to check up field. So ball cam is often used as a vision source when the ball is above us and we need to check. It can also be used like when you're in your net and the ball's bouncing above the backboard. Whereas right stick is used more when you're facing a wall, I would say near walls, near corners, near backboards, stuff like this. A little tip about getting demoed. The reason you're getting demoed is the same. This is the exact same position. What's the situation right now where you're being demoed?
Rotating back in a place where they're already heading anyway, so it's not too far out of the way for them to demo me.
Correct. Their first man is playing the ball, your teammate is next up, and you need to hustle back and get behind him, but you're not hustling back. So you're just kind of staying near the ball. So the guy who's supporting his teammate is just killing you. It's typically you finish your play, and instead of urgently moving, you kind of linger and watch the play a little longer. It's certainly good if you're like right in front of him. Okay, so it seems like every short in the last 5 shorts, these aren't bad, but they all came from like a 30-second duration, which signals to me that perhaps you are sourcing these shorts based on convenience, not based on potency. Not necessarily a bad thing, but just something to watch out for. Like if all the shorts are from like 15 minutes, I'll know that we didn't dig very much to find the best ones. You kind of linger and watch the play a little longer. It's certainly good if you're like being demoed.
Rotating back in a place.
The ball, so you're just kind of staying near the ball. So the guy who's supporting his teammate is just killing you. It's typically you finish your play, and instead of urgently moving, you kind of linger and watch the play a little longer. That last short was good, but I think you could remove the last like sentence or two. It's certainly good if you're like right in front of him. And so this comes back. Appreciate the tier 1 marbles. Thank you. I'm frozen. Right in front of him. And so this comes back to consistency of touches. So what information do we have here? What are we trying to do, let's say?
Well, right here, I see that there's someone flying behind me, and my teammate just got demoed, so I'm pretty much in a 1v1. Ideally, what I want to be doing here is taking a small touch to use something.
I keep freezing. What's going on?
I guess this my life, yeah. It's my life, yeah. It won't go down twice, yeah. Go down twice, yeah. Let a nigga try me. Please don't try me. I know I be tripping about this shit, but it's all timing. I can show you why you mad. Show you how to get it back. Yeah, I lost a couple bags, but every time I get it back, I get it back and double that. Yeah, she a bird, she a gnat. I be worried about the future, and she be worried about the past.
38 Chrome tabs. That doesn't seem right. I think we're right here. Just efficiency when you're on the ball should be looked at. I lost some comments. If you're platinum or it's weird. I had some comments, but I just totally lost them. I'm gonna get some water while this is frozen. Be right back. Okay, water's there. See if we're unfrozen. I could turn on the playback quality on these a little bit. Don't know. How long will it take if you want to learn it? A lot of people think like it will take thousands of hours. That's not actually true. You can get the... Okay, this one's frozen. All right, I guess we're going to this majority of the games. Just like with anything, it's diminishing returns. So you can learn the basics of arrow left, arrow right in a few weeks. Mastery can take years or months, if not years. But you can learn the basics in a few weeks. Now, you're not going to be like this in a few weeks, but you can learn tornado spins, the basic turn left, turn right, in like 30 days. We've seen folks do it in our boot camp, and I would say students who come in at like the Champ 2, Champ 3 level are really primed to learn arrow left, arrow right in a couple weeks. A mistake you can make is learning this mechanic too early. Nice, good short. I like how you split these ideas. I do see some folks come to me that are like plat or diamond. Those are like, Luke, why do my air dribbles not look like yours? Well, the reason your air dribbles don't look like mine is because there are a lot of things apart from air dribbling that you need to learn. Like, for example, your kickoffs aren't consistent. For example, your air roll shots aren't consistent. And so then it's like, Luke, why can't I double reset? It's like, well, you can't even single reset. So why do you expect to be able to, you know, do these sort of pops in the same way that I'm doing them? It's unrealistic, right? So there is a very real argument to be made for like, don't learn these too soon. I would say if you are starting to approach platinum, diamond, or champ, you're in the kind of world where you should be thinking about picking up one directional air roll, either air roll left or air roll right. Bronze to plat, you're really focusing on the fundamentals. hitting the ball consistently, fast aerials. Focus on the repeatable mechanics that don't change situation to situation. So speed flips, kickoffs, half flips, wave dashes, etc., before we venture into a mechanic like air roll, which is so dynamic and constantly changing. We don't want to power slide into positions. Consistency with aerial mechanics, this is a double jump. So I know this setup looks really awkward, but this is a double jump setup. So when the ball is falling slightly off the wall, like it's rolling on a high roller. I like the first two shorts much better in this batch than the previous one. Very good. By the time it falls off the wall, like if I just jump, it's not enough. So like on a high rolling ball that's falling off the wall here, see by the time it's coming, it's falling off the wall, I will often use 2 jumps. You see how I get that touch?
Right.
The second jump is the contact with the ball. That's how you get those setups that are like slightly detached from the wall. Another example is on the backboard. Like if a ball is rolling up the backboard quickly, by the time it gets here, it's going to fall off. So I'm going to use 2 jumps, tap, tap, and then chase after it.
Okay.
I'll show an example of like a cross map air dribble. This one I'll use 2 jumps, tap, tap, and now I'm air dribbling across the field. Good luck. Squishy save time. Nice! Oh, you had it. You just break tapped. You panicked. Squishy saves are often a last-ditch effort when you have no speed or you have no boost. And so the best way is to keep your speed up for the save, which is correctly identified here. You just needed to drive through it, keep driving. You break tapped right there, and then you fell down, and then you weren't driving forward enough. So like you break tap right here for some reason and jump, but you should have just kept driving and jumping. You would have to save. Like when I'm going here, I will break tap if I get to the very end of the net and nobody's doing anything. So like I'm like getting here, nobody's doing anything. I break tap at the last second and then I come back. Like I break tap here and then I dodge left. But yeah, if I think a shot's coming, I will just drive through it. Try to make a save. The whole point of a squishy save is usually when we're low speed. So yeah, you keep your speed up. 1 or 2 too many sentences at the end there. Yeah, keep your speed up. Teammates should have a save. Good. Wave dashes, grab pads. Okay, so when we're low on boost, there's an arc around your net that's critical. So this pad formation is essential to understand. When you're on low on boost, we rely on this rainbow. You see this? Good short selection. This rainbow here, this is like your lifeblood, and there's this kind of bonus boost. When the ball's coming here and you're like 0 boost, so the ball is about to roll off to the corner. You see that? So when the ball starts rolling to the left, what I would do if I were you is I would basically run out of net. I would like streak out. I would like break out. Then you're breaking out of jail. You're trying to grab like a pad, and you're like assessing the play. If you need to come back, or if you can keep going forward or whatever. But you basically rely on these pads. Here we get 1 in time, and we turn back. I would actually play more like this if I were you. Okay. I would move up in that way. In this specific position, when your teammate has the ball, if your teammate didn't have the ball, I might be moving back. But because your teammate has the ball, I think you should have been grabbing that boost and moving across much faster instead of moving back. Because this, which way are you facing when the 50 happens? Away from the play. So this makes it much harder to respond. But I would start as far away from the play as possible and work your way towards the play, if that makes sense. So the minute that ball goes there, and we go, okay, guy right here, he's coming across, I'll go, okay, I grab this boost, and maybe come back, or this boost, and turn up. So that's what the movement should look like here. Bang. Don't hate a shot. Also don't love a shot. I think here, much better is 1 touch and then shoot. Then you almost guaranteed score. You let your teammate demo, you move it closer to the net, etc. Short selection again. You force an error. Right, you let them panic. Right, you let them panic. By chipping the ball up at their goal line and preparing for a shot, they could just double jump and panic and whiff, and then you fake them. But by shooting immediately, the threat is less powerful. Because now he knows exactly what he has to do to save. He has to go. Whereas if you pause, they kill their speed, they might panic, they might double commit. So you can just slam the brakes here, make 1 soft touch that moves out to the right, and then try to shoot. If you shoot better, like there's a lot of things, but once again, sometimes the threat is greater than execution. So like you do a great job of it here. But remember, when the ball is rolling at us in Rocket League, it's going to get a lot of pop. Dude, these freezes. Keep getting these freezes. I don't know what this is coming from. Up without us doing anything. Players underestimate this effect. So you're driving at it. You don't seem like you're driving at it very fast, right? But you get this pop and it just flies away from you. This ball just flies away from you and he gets a 50. Like this ball's rolling at me really slow. I don't have to do anything to get a pop. See how much pop I get? And it's rolling at me fast. Just that touch gives me a pop. I'm not driving at all. We already posted this short, but you edited it differently, so it's all right. See how far it pops out? If you add any boost, you completely lose it. So yeah, you really want to be brake tapping into the pop. So it's like you almost like slow down, go slower than you think, and then you can get this pop and shoot. And I'm across the field right now. And you see how much pop I can get. I barely even use any boost. So this is what we're going for. And on a ball that's moving really fast. Like I'll show you in this pop reset pack. Like some balls usually hit you. So this is like shot 5. I didn't even do anything. If I drive into this at all, I completely lose it. So don't underestimate. When a ball's rolling at you, it will get tons of pop. You don't need to do anything. I know this touch is very challenging, but this touch really needs to be going at the net. When you make any sort of setup touch and it's even slightly off, this is incredibly hard to correct on the net. It's like he can just let you do your thing because you can't score it. We also want to be careful about using boost to make this touch. When the ball's moving at you, you don't need to use boost to give it pop. But we use 20 boost here just to give it pop, which gave us less. It's going good, Blanket. We only have 33 by the time we jump. Tuning into the stream. A lot of boost there. Inefficient setup. We need to remember in Rocket League, if we get a touch on an angle, it's like pretty much like useless. Like if I hit this ball into the corner, this air dribble now sucks. Like it just sucks, right? If I hit it this way this air dribble sucks. Whereas if I can get this touch at the front post here, now this air dribble is scary. Now they have to jump. It's the same thing with a shot like this. If I get my first touch like this air dribble kind of sucks. They don't have to jump here. But if I get this air dribble touch here, this is scary. So this is a very common issue with plat players. Nice, you're playing the ball forward. Now you leave for your diamond friend. Your diamond friend's gonna go for some sort of attack, and you're gonna get the ball. This is a very common issue I see with plat players. Because in platinum we don't have much of a toolkit for mechanics and skills, right? When we get the ball in the corners here, what we'll often do is we'll front flip into it, slam it, hit as hard as we can. The slam, hit the ball as hard as you can into the corner, rarely does anything. Better in the corner here. There are a lot of things you could do in the corner. You could hit the ball up the wall and then chase it. We could make a touch and try to recenter it. Here are some better alternatives to the platinum wall slam. What often happens with the platinum wall slam is it'll look something like this. The ball will be bouncing here. You'll front flip, you go slam. You'll land in the corner, and then the opponent just get the ball in the midfield. If there's an opponent in net, they will always be first to that ball. Like, it's not a very dynamic play. You think that by like slamming the ball into the wall, like something magical is gonna happen, but then it often just goes straight to them for free, and now you're on the wrong side of the ball and you're getting scored. So what we want to do instead is, at the, at the higher levels, you will do like you'll do multi-touches here. So when you get this ball dead here, what a high rank player will do is they'll often flip into it, we'll chase it up the wall, and then they'll look for some sort of bump play, and the ball will fall down to the middle. That's a very common play I will opt for. It's very simple. It's not necessarily easy for a platinum. So maybe better for a platinum here is you just get this ball, you just want to stay behind it. Take a 50. It's not the best play, but it's better than the slam, because the slam centers the ball for the opponent and puts you on the wrong side. Right, the slam centers for them and puts you in the corner. Not a good play. Not a good play. You can also do this front flip where you hit the ball into the corner and try to get the ball rolling up the wall and then drive it. Good try, Rob Boost. No, we don't hit them. Here, when
good short.
We're scared of getting challenged, we sit behind the ball in the low 50. You wait. So here you're panicking. You can just tap this ball lightly forward, hit the brakes, tap it lightly forward. When he goes, front flip into it. Right,
how are you doing, Blanket?
You don't even have to front flip. You just jump. But here you panic a little bit, and you go on 0 boost, and you flip it, and that actually makes it worse. That gives him an easier shot. When we're scared, we want to slow down. Slow down, give yourself more time to think. Don't panic, hit the ball to him. Dangerous. Careful here. I notice you have a problem. This is good. It's better to fix early. When you're at supersonic, you're at max speed in Rocket League. So you hit supersonic, you're ready. Boom, supersonic. We just got the trail. You guys see this? So now boost doesn't make you faster. If you just drive in a straight line, boost will not make you faster. But you go feather, and you use boost when you're supersonic. Higher level players, what we do is we use boost when we're going, and we only use recovery mechanics when we're not going. So we conserve boost. So we use our wave dashes, our speed flips, etc., half flips when we're not going for the ball. We use boost when we have to go for the ball. But here, what you're doing is you're using boost anytime you want to move, and then you're running out. When you're going supersonic here, you can actually turn a little bit and maintain supersonic. See that? If I do a big power side turn, I'll lose it, but like turn. You see, I'm still supersonic. So like if you're going supersonic here, do not keep doing this. I'm wasting boost. If you want to use a flip, you can use a flip if you're doing like a big turn and then flip to regain it, but don't use the boost to regain it. Use the flip to regain it. Oh. Make sense? Your roommate thinks so.
Yeah, sorry.
He's like, yes. Okay, so hit the ball forward here. Nice. Ideally here, and this is hard for, hard to do, you will do this better. I like these shorts a lot, so. The higher rank you get, but here we want to be front flipping.
I'm doing well, just about to do some train packs around threes today. That's great.
Like, I don't mean to fall away. Good luck with your threes. We want to hit it at the top of our car, but then we want to land on the wall. When we're near the wall, we like to use the wall to land faster. When the ball is like here and it's jumping up, what we'll often do is we'll like front flip, we'll land on the wall, we'll jump down, we'll wave dash, and we'll keep the ball moving to the midfield. Right? So a good player loves to be near the wall because you can make all these like successive recovery movements, wave dashes, touches, flicks. I don't expect you to be able to do all of this, but a lot of the times right now the ball gets near the wall and your movement kind of looks like this. And it's slow. A couple ways that we can improve that is we learn the recovery movements. We learn the fundamental movements that increase speed for everyone in Rocket League. So we learn how to land a flip on the wall. You can also do a little bit of air roll. So we could double jump and then air roll left. Double jump, air roll left. It's another simple recovery mechanic anybody could do. Then when you get better, you chain all those movements.
Didn't we upload this a couple weeks ago, Sal?
So here I'm going to double jump, air roll left, and then wave dash. Double jump, air roll left, wave dash. Gives me a little bit more speed on my shot. And eventually, you get to the point where you can use all the recovery mechanics. And these aren't all of them, but I'll just give you an example. We would speed flip into the wall, jump, wave dash down, keep landing on the wall, and we're using all these recovery mechanics to play faster. Okay, so you're gonna cheat up here. We are following this player. We're moving very heavily to the right. This movement is a little bit unintuitive to me. When I see a player that's sideways behind the ball, I'd be full boosting at this guy, trying to demo him. If I don't demo him, I turn left. I don't want to move this way. This is confusing. You might jam your rotation on your team. But I do like the unbelieving and flip back. Important, when you're rotating out, we always need to remember to check for demos. Look at this guy. He's back here. So the minute you grab this boost, I think that guy's pushing up in front of me. I'm trying to demo him. You flip before you turn off ball cam and check if there's a demo to your right. So make sure you check if there's a demo opportunity, and you might have been able to sync your rotation with demoing him. So here I want to see you slow down, like way slow down. So you're doing like a hard back post rotation, but the problem here is nobody's covering the midfield. So you have to understand that this guy is kind of covering the midfield. There's an orange player on our right that's covering the midfield on the orange team. You have one blue player disrupting and one blue player teammate in the corner, which means your job.
Make sure you do pans here.
If you go full backwards instantly, the midfield is uncovered. Instantly, the midfield is uncovered. What I want to see you do here is slow down, and we are basically moving. We're moving right, but we're not moving like straight back post and then going into your net. We're kind of moving more around this guy. Maybe try to bump him when he's here.
Come to my...
But you're positioned more in the midfield. You don't want to run to your goal line. You don't want to run to your goal line like this. Because if a ball comes middle here and he turns and can shoot, you can't really split it up because you're playing like hard in your net. You don't want to be this deep in your net. Slow down here, start turning in, but stay a little bit distant from your net. And then when the ball comes to the front post, then you can sort of close the gap. Your rotation shouldn't be that wide and back is what I'm trying to say. Good use of an empty jump, but I don't think it's necessary. I think better here is wave dash. So you get this touch, you don't get a demo. What we need to be more comfortable doing, Apple, is rotating off ball side. So if you leave this way, you often go back this way, which is awkward. When we leave this way, we want to move across the field because this is where all the demos are. There's an orange player to the left. All the demos are in the midfield right now. But when you rotate in straight lines, you're very boost inefficient. You can't collect pads. It's very unintuitive movement. We should keep moving like this, turn right and get behind your team, not turn left because there's no boost here. And then if you do this rotation, fine. Jump off the wall and wave dash down. Don't use these empty jumps. These empty jumps are slower. Turn down the wall, start angling down the wall, jump, wave dash, and then we're turning. Our teammate's getting a bang across the field. Our movement should be much more like this. but instead we go like this. So our teammate's playing it high and not getting challenged. Here, at the very latest, we should be turning up like this, not running back here. There's no reason to be running back here.
Right. This is good. What's up, Monk? I appreciate the comment. I saw you commented on my IRL shorts. How you doing, man? Or my IRL YouTube video, I think. If you don't have any portfolio, that's fine. I'll check it out.
If you want to learn.
Appreciate
A lot
it,
of people
man.
think like it will take thousands of hours. That's not actually true. You can get the majority of the games just like with anything. It's diminishing
That's
returns.
fine, as in,
So
like, thanks
you
for
can
letting me
learn
know.
the basics of
I'm not
the
sure what that
actual
means for your
mastery
application, but I'll
can
check.
take years or months, if not years. But you can learn the basics.
This is good.
Well, we're hanging. Let's say. Maybe don't sweat this stuff, but if you're like closer to Champ GC, you need to start paying attention.
Okay. Having a lot of trouble reviewing week 11. I'm having a lot of trouble reviewing week 11 right now. It keeps lagging and glitching me out.
It's dangerous. We're going to be back for a while. So how did we run out of boost? We had 100 boost here. So you used 20. Good, efficient boost usage. You used a little bit to get a 50 here. Where did it all go? You had 100. You made that. That took 20 boost. Okay. You let 10, 10. You burned all the boost after the 50. You basically had your touch whether or not you used all that 50 boost. Like, this touch was going to be the same. So, like, here, you're going at a reasonable speed, and you're first to this wall. You use a little bit of boost to get the beat on this one. Guys, I can kind of understand this. But then here, we should now not be using any boost. But then you burned your last, like, 10 doing that. You could be at 50 boost right now if you spent a little less on any of those plays. Your boost efficiency...
I'm just going to approve these week 11 shorts. Based on week 12, you can upload them all, Sal. And I will, you know, if we upload any and they're, like, egregiously bad, which I don't expect to, but if something is really wrong, then we will take them down in post.
Block their angles. So you actually completely had him stopped here. I think we panic a little bit after this hut. You land very nicely. You're splitting up the angles. I love if this hut was even softer, to be honest. If we can hit this with our wheels, that's
Feel free to post. Also, Sarah, have you posted week 9 and week 10 yet? I haven't seen those on socials. I haven't seen anything go out.
Touch. This touch is good when we want to clear up the field fast, and the room in front of us, the space, let's say to the side of the field, is open. Nobody's challenging. Then you can get this heavy touch and turn it into a dribble. But if there's some orange player at their half boost, you don't want to do this, or else you just give the ball to them and now they're shooting on you before you can land. Instead here, we want to get this touch with our wheels, so that way the ball slows down, and then we can create in the corner here. You can even get a touch with a flip. So wheel touch, flip. I think the easiest way is double jump, get this wheel touch. Very effective for ranked games, okay? So we gotta get consistent with that touch. So you're looking for demos, you're rotating back, you're grabbing the half boost. This is a bad overcommit. This gives your teammate a chance to be scored on. Here, what I've been opting for personally that I think are much, much better is just ceiling floats. This is what I use in my rank. When somebody gets a touch up like this, what I'll do is I'll just use 2 jumps back to get on the ceiling. And then what you need to imagine is you're shadowing them, but in the air. But yeah, we generally don't want to challenge these players, because a player that's diamond or better can make this one touch out play, and this is a really costly fail. So many players understand that you should shadow players when they're on the ground. Like if I'm driving back and they shoot on me, I can save it like this. But what a lot of players don't understand is if somebody's air dribbling on me, what do? What you do is you jump up to the ceiling here, and when the shot comes, you shadow in the exact same way. I'm gonna show you an example on this side because you're on this side. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna jump, arrow left, and now when the ball comes, you have to save it flying backwards. And sometimes you won't have to challenge at all. Right, but if they do shoot, you can clear it to the side or whatever.
What's the best way to practice to put yourself on the ceiling?
Yeah, so first I would practice facing forward. So just like, can you get to the ceiling on like a ceiling shot? Which is a little bit more intuitive. So like if I'm on the right wall, it's 2 jumps and arrow left. Jump, arrow left. Remember that if you tap jump, you're gonna rise slower if you hold jump. So if I just tap jump, and after you boost to get to the ceiling, I'm on the ceiling. Whereas if I hold jump,
Monk.
I'm gonna go up to the ceiling much faster. Now you have to remember if I'm shadowing, it's the opposite. So on the left wall, if you're shadowing, it's arrow left, jump, arrow left. On the right wall, it's jump, arrow right if you're facing back. Jump, arrow right. So you can practice forwards and backwards. I think the easiest way is to just go in free play, remove the ball, and just practice getting up to the ceiling. I think that'll be one of the most useful drills for you at first. Here the ball bounces away. What are we going for touch here? What's the plan?
I was trying to do like a soft touch down and up the wall or something. Like I think I panicked because I saw that my teammate bounced it back towards our goal. I just panicked and was like, I gotta stop this from being a goal or something.
So I think that's correct assessment. You have a couple plays here. When you see your teammate overcommitted in the corner and you're facing sideways, you don't have a scoring angle. What we're playing for here is possession. We're trying to keep the ball. The goal is not to score a goal. The goal is to keep the ball. And so there are a couple ways you can keep the ball. I'd say yes, the most fail-proof way that you can keep the ball is to take it all the way back to your side. You can waste a lot of time by taking it forward. It's fine, but ideally we would slow into it, jump, and our jump basically intercepts the ball arc in a straight line to the net like this.
Good, bro? No, I'm struggling. Not good, I guess. Dude, and this is lagging too. I'm gonna message Sal. Hey Sal, a little bit of an issue. I'm looking at these week 11 shorts and like there are a couple that are unique, but like 5 through 10 are all redos. Like we've used all of these before. Like we uploaded all of these a couple days ago. We can upload them again. I mean, they have slightly different editing, but like, yeah, I mean, we just posted a lot of these over the last couple days, so it's fine. But in the future, we'll have to figure out a way to avoid these duplicates. I know we talked about duplicates before, and I said it wouldn't be a problem, so it's fine that we post these. I was just chilling and casual, and I hear you struggling. Yeah, I was struggling marbles. I just like exploded. At the dance. Let me check my schedule real quick. Oh, baby. That's a rage. Why would you look at the time? I'm racing against it. Your heart's in my heart. Place it against it. I'm facing temptation. We both want the sensation. Go, go. Good recoveries. Good job. Alright. Just gonna approve all these. Cool. I feel like I'm missing a lot of your shorts. I posted the squishy save short and I reviewed all these now. But I feel like there are a bunch that I'm missing still, like Zen ones. Did we post all the Zen ones? No, I think we posted all of them. It looks like we posted them all. Okay. All right, let's check out these YouTube shorts. I got some content. About that on Pazia. Welcome back, everybody. I want to talk about my journey up until now. Made this video on my IRL channel. What's up, King Ben? It's a good song. Oh, why ever to be? Okay, let's just switch to the boot camp. Welcome back, everybody. Got some videos coming out soon. Exciting stuff. How to air roll while continuously spinning, intermediate air dribbles, advanced air dribbles, cross map air dribbles. These got swapped, that's okay. No press. Visual screen. This one will be good. So I isolate myself, you can help me, it's on me. find any signs of weakness from my guys. I don't want them second guessing with me. But brags and my raps are getting less and less convincing. So I'd rather just Coach Luke. This will be a good one. Oh, this will be the Torment pod.
It's January now, and I'm feeling like myself again. I got Angel back in here, I need his help again. I'm taking time away, but wondering what a healthy helping is. Fuck it, they gon' check for me. I tell myself and tell my friends. Avoiding any talks about the elephant, chalking up the hate, the jealousy, and just embellishments. But deep down, I find myself wondering if the people that write about me are right about me. And I wonder if my exes are oversharing, cause they know a lot about me. I'm a long way from Shelby County, I've been through some local tension. Heard talks of a healthy bounty, sober and focused. I cannot walk down no deli alleys. I still got the fellas around me. I love them and tell them proudly. My mama needs help adjusting, my father needs help accounting. I'm looking out heaven's window, I know that there's hell around me.
Oh, wow. These are all air dribble roadmap ones, I think. Yeah. These are air dribble roadmap too. I remember watching your tips for beginners in Rocket League a few months ago. I'm gold 2 or gold 3. That's great, man. Appreciate you watching. Pop reset. I like this no BS method and finally master air roll the most. This is educational Smurf. Okay, I think I uploaded all these. Cool. All right, let's just fix this. This is how to cross map. This is how to cross map air dribble. Today, I'm gonna be showing you how to hit your first cross map air dribble with a rolling setup. So like, we're gonna use a self setup in a training pack. This is in a training pack. I need to change this one. Oh, that's not it. This is in a training pack. Cross map. Cross map air dribbles. This is self setups, I think. Today, I'm showing you the cross map air dribble. Specifically, I'm gonna show you how to cross map air dribble from your back wall to ideally the opponent's net and score yourself. I'm gonna show you how to self setup on both sides of the screen. I'm gonna show you the precise timing, 2 different setup techniques that you can actually use, and basically how to score this from 0 to hero. This mechanic I spent over 100 hours on, and it's so useful. Once you get into Champ GCSSL,
super, super important for being able to clear the ball and create an attacking opportunity. I'm going to show you how it's done. Reminder, this is level 5 of the air dribble roadmap. We're going to go into the dribble gym pack, which has a couple nice wall to air dribble, or cross map air dribble, excuse me, setups. All right, dribble gym is code on screen. We went over this pack earlier, but we're going to skip to the back end of the pack.
Yeah,
shots.
thank you, Blanket. Blanket gifted a tier 1 sub to Dudes. This is their first gift sub. Thank you for the gifted Blanket. Appreciate that, man.
34 to like 47. These are all back wall setups. So there are a couple different setups. I'm going to show you how to get all of them here. So
freezing a little bit. Hopefully this does adjust. No, maybe it didn't. Cool. I think this saved. These descriptions are wrong, but I will adjust them. All right.
This is how to air roll while continuously spinning. I'm going to show you how to air roll left and air roll right without crashing out of the sky. First, I guess I should address the elephant in the room. Luke, why are you shirtless? I'm fighting demons out here, okay? I just wrapped up a stream, and I've currently got the whole barracks here. I've got Ricola extra strength. I got some coconut water. This is not sponsored. Here we go. This is level 2 of the air dribble roadmap. It's currently in production here. I want to show y'all today how to turn left and right continuously. So this follows from our previous video where I showed y'all how to turn right. I showed y'all how to turn left, and I showed y'all how to.
I think I need to link a video.
I'm going to be demonstrating everything with turn left.
How... It follows from this video.
Out of the sky. We're upright. Y-axis. For air roll left, all three, I showed y'all how to slow down, aka turn back, to turn left and right continuously. So this is how to air roll while continuously spinning. I'm going to show you how to air roll left and air roll right without crashing out of the sky. First, I guess I should address the.
This video is about how to fly with air roll left and right without crashing out of the sky. This is level 2 of the air dribble roadmap. We hope it helps. This does not need to be included.
The elephant in the room. Luke, why are you shirtless? I'm fighting demons out here, okay? I just wrap down right. Well, here, I adjust. Now, first things first, we want to learn how to do single spins. So, reminder, to do a single spin, we wait until we see the hood of our car, and then we start the adjustment from this slightly tilted forward. Let's say we want to turn right here. To turn right, we would hold air roll left and push our stick up into the right. I'm going to pause halfway through the spin so you see what my car looks like. Hold air roll left, push stick up into the right. We should get the joystick. You get a little bit of a slowdown into how you ladder them up. You want here. So, the controller, and then you will eventually. We're going to be going over realistic wall setups and how to score a couple of realistic wall setups in 2 different packs. Then level 4 will be ground setups, and level 5 back wall setups. So I will see you next in level 3. I'll show you some training packs for those. I hope this demonstration was helpful. Comment what you were confused about, and I'll see you in the next level of the air dribble roadmap. Thanks for watching. This is so here to push my stick down again, or tornado here.
All right, now let's make some custom links on WAP to join the community from this video so we can track them. Let's make sure this link works.
Yeah, it does work. Okay.
Versus my car. Tornado from that position gets it forward. So we basically need to, if we want to do a slowdown effect, we're slowing down here.
Okay, so this video is updated. I think we included the training packs. Let's update the video description. Edited by Sal, thumbnail by Tornado. Cool. Workshop map featured. Join the free Discord. I think this is all good. We had a card added. Cool. All right, let's check the next one. Wall setups.
This is how to air dribble with more realistic wall setups. This is level 3 of the air dribble.
This is how to air dribble with more realistic wall setups. This is intermediate difficulty.
Full roadmap in the series. Today I'm going to be showing you this training pack, Dribble Gym. I'm going to show you how to time your jump to get better setups. I'm going to show you how to break tap at the right moments. And I'm going to show you some more like advanced techniques that you can use to correct setups. It's a little bit of a sneak peek of the higher levels. So
how did I title the previous one? I want to make sure this is consistent. Level 2 of the air dribble roadmap.
if you are like Diamond, Champ, GC Plus, this is going to be hopefully very instructive for you. Let's get into it. All right, training pack code on screen. Let's get into Dribble Gym. Reminder, there are 47 shots in this pack. This pack is very useful with ground setups, wall setups. There are, a lot of advanced setups here. First wall setup looks like here, shot 7. I'm just going to run you guys through all the little things I'm doing on these shots, and you can train along with me. As a reminder, I use air roll left. I have thousands of hours learning air roll. I have over 4,000 in the game, probably more than that coaching, probably 10K plus hours. Okay, first shot here, 7, is a rolling setup. So what I like about this shot is you have to self-set up. Unlike,
This is Dribble Gym, so I need to go get the Dribble Gym training pack, which is in the free Discord. I need to write a Discord post today about this too. I'm going to send a message to Legend. This does have training packs though. It's Dribble Gym. Nice.
Most packs where the ball's already rolling by the time you hit it, we have to do a setup touch. Now you're gonna see me almost always dodge into a setup like this. You don't want to drive into the setup because then you get these bounces that come off the wall. Like I can recover these if you drive into the setup, but you don't want this ball to be like somewhat bouncing off the wall, because as you can see there, it makes the setup a lot harder. There's like a lot of room for error when the ball is kind of bouncing off the wall. So instead we want to flip into this. I usually opt for a speed flip. I'm going to speed flip left here. I find that gives me the most success. The ball's going to roll up to about mid height. If you hit the ball with the speed flip on the front of your car, you're going to get a much higher rolling setup. This is going to be better for like, quick plays on the net, like double taps. What I mean is like when I hit the ball with the corner of my car there, you see how it rolls like to the upper half of the wall? I'm going to opt more for ceiling shots, double taps when the ball's that high up. You can do air dribbles, but I'll opt more for, the quicker plays on net. If I hit the ball with the roof of my car, so I speed flip about 1 to 2 car lengths away. You see this? So I'm speed flipping like 1 to 2 car lengths away. The ball's going to roll up a little less high. And this is going to be better for our like kind of cookie cutter air dribble setups. We're going to get this nice touch. We're going to have room to go into the ceiling, and then we're going to be able to carry from there.
Okay, this is how to air dribble.
To recap, I'm doing on the shot. I'm dodging into the setup. I'm trying, usually I use the hood of my car unless I'm getting like
cool. Okay, I got the training pack. Is there any other training pack?
Recommend this. I think the easiest way to set this up to it, it's falling down.
Okay. Okay, I have this video. Good to go. Next up. This is how... This is more of an advanced one. This is good. Okay. Wait, what happened? Oh, how to air dribble for intermediate players. This is level 3. Do I not have a playlist? RLB air roll system. RLB. Is this air dribble roadmap? Does this have all the videos? Air dribble roadmap research. This is the air roll cheat sheet V1. This is air dribble roadmap research videos. We need a new playlist here. Playlists, we need a new one. Well, we'll make a new one and then we'll add them all. New playlist. Call this air dribble roadmap version 1. This is how to air dribble in 5 levels of difficulty. We go over cookie cutter wall to air dribbles, ground to air dribbles, back wall air dribbles, and even advanced techniques like pop resets by the end. We hope this helps. How to hit your first air dribble, then how to master air dribbles in increasing difficulty. Cool. Okay. And these got added to the air dribble roadmap. Cool. This next one is going to be... This is how to air dribble for intermediate players. Now we need...
Welcome back to Realistic Air Dribbles. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create setups from awkward situations. We'll be going over jump timing, proper like dodge angles, and how to create setups even from like realistic kind of awkward scenarios. This is what you're going to get in your ranking. As a reminder, this is level 3 of the air dribble roadmap. We're now in the advanced wall setup section, and let's rock and roll. We're going to go into...
Thank you, my man. Thank you, Ollie.
Realistic.
In this video, we go over realistic air dribbles. These are advanced setups in the pack called realistic air dribbles. This is the second part of level 3, ideally for advanced players. Champ plus or so is a good starting point. Good luck. So we recommend this for plat, diamond, and champ players as a good starting point. Full air dribble roadmap in the free Discord below. I'm going to put this as the first sentence in all these videos. I think this will be helpful. I'm over 50 and I love this game. Heck yeah. Toast says, nice. Thank you, Toast. Okay. Got this first sentence in all of them. Why is this not updated? Now this is called level 3 gym. No. Did I override the title by accident? Let's see. No, now it's fixed. Okay. Okay, I think I was still working on advanced players. This is realistic air dribbles.
Welcome back to realistic air dribbles. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create setups from awkward situations. We'll be going over jump timing, proper like dodge angles, and how to create setups even from like realistic kind of awkward scenarios. This is what you're going to get in your rank game. As a reminder, this is level 3 of the air dribble roadmap. We're now in the advanced wall setup section, and let's rock and roll. We're going to go into realistic air dribbles. These are some advanced wall setups. Pack code on screen here. We are only doing wall setups. Level 4 will be ground setups. So shot number 3.
Level 4 will be ground setups. Cool. And now we're going to open up. These are basic intermediate wall ground setups.
This is how to ground to air dribble in Rocket League. I'm going to show you all the different setups. We're going to do chip to air dribble, bounce to air dribble. We're going to do carry to air dribble. And if you know what none of those means, you're just going to learn all of them. This is level 4 of the air dribble roadmap. So if you're here, I hope you completed the...
This is how to ground air dribble in Rocket League for beginners and intermediates. We cover all the different ground setups like chip setups, carry, dribble to air dribbles. And recommend this for Diamond, Champ, and GC Plus ranked players. We hope this helps. All right, I'll do the links below. This is how to ground air dribble. So it's this one, dribble gym, intermediate ground setups.
The other levels, and you're not skipping ahead. This is super important for rank 2v2 and even rank 3s and 1s. So if you are, I would say, diamond or above, this should be super helpful. And if you're wondering why I'm shirtless, no, I'm not just trying to show off my build. I'm like sick. I'm fighting demons right now. We got coconut water, bang. Ricola, bang. Vicks extra strength tissues, bang. Let's get into this. So we're going to start out with the chip to air dribble here. And so the chip to air dribble is a ball that's sitting still, right? We have to pop it into the air and then continue an air dribble. Couple cues on.
Okay, this is how to ground air dribble. Good. This is fine. This is advanced ground setups. This is how to ground air dribble for advanced players. We go over some more difficult setups with the ball rolling at you and away from you, and how to adjust using air roll left or air roll right to create scoring opportunities in your ranked games. We hope it helps. This is realistic air dribbles, I believe.
Find that I'm getting a little bit more knockback. I prefer to just tornado spin, because then I'm rolling while I get this first touch, so I resist the knockback, and my nose is lifting at the same time. It's like with creating. This is how to realistically ground to air dribble. I'm going to show you how to get a ground to air dribble setup when the ball's rolling away from you, when it's rolling at you, how to use air roll to resist knockback, how to use your second jump to resist knockback, and some more kind of advanced ground setups that I think will be very helpful for you if you are trying to air dribble in your ranked games. Ground air dribbles are like one of the most important setups in your ranked games. I'm just going to show you everything step by step. This should help you a ton with creating scoring opportunities and scoring more in your ranked games. Let's do it. This is level 4 of the air dribble roadmap. Right now we're on advanced ground setups in the realistic air dribbles training pack. Pack code is on screen now. This is realistic air dribbles. We're going to be running through all the ground setups here. This is more advanced setup. So if you're looking at this first shot going, oh my, I already don't know how to set up something like this, go to the previous level. But I'm going to try to break down everything that you would potentially need in these sorts of packs. So our first bouncer is a ball that's rolling away from us and at an angle. So what we're going to need to do on this shot is get around the ball as much as we can for our first touch and try to make this first touch as forward as possible. So to start, you want your first touch to be something like this. We're getting behind the ball and we're just turning to make sure we have a straight line. First, you have to...
Okay, this is the advanced one. Advanced.
This is how to realistically ground to air dribble. I'm going to show you how to get a ground to air dribble setup when the ball's rolling away from you, when it's rolling at you, how to use air roll to resist knockback, how to use your second jump.
Okay. Getting close, chat. Uploading a lot of videos right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna do 5, 6, 7. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got 3 more. Cross map, air dribbles, self setups.
Today, I'm showing you the cross map air dribble. Specifically, I'm going to show you how to cross map air dribble from your back wall to ideally the opponent's net and score yourself. I'm going to show you how to self set up on both sides of the screen. I'm going to show you the precise timing, 2 different setup techniques that you can actually use.
This is how to cross map air dribble in Rocket League. I show you how to set up the ball yourself, take it across the field, and finish. This is the hardest one. No, it's this one.
Today, I'm showing you the cross map air dribble. Specifically, I'm going to show you...
What's up, French?
Today, I'm showing you the cross map air dribble. Specifically, I'm going to show you how to cross map air dribble from your back wall to ideally the opponent's net and score yourself. I'm going to show you how to self set up on both sides of the screen. I'm going to show you the precise timing, 2 different setup techniques that you can actually use, and basically how to score this from 0 to hero. This mechanic I've spent over 100 hours on, and it's so useful once you get into Champ GCSSL. Super, super important for being able to clear the ball and create an attacking opportunity. I'm going to show you how it's done. Reminder, this is level 5 of the air dribble roadmap.
I just noticed this thumbnail doesn't necessarily show that it's coming off your back wall. It's not bad, but that's fine. Oh well.
We're going to go into the Dribble Gym pack, which has a couple nice wall to air dribble, or cross map air dribble, excuse me, setups. All right, Dribble Gym is code on screen. We went over this pack earlier, but we're going to skip to the back end of the pack to shots 34. Yeah, 34 to like 47. These are all back wall setups. So there are a couple different setups. I'm going to show you how to get all of them here. So reminder, I hope you watched the first video on cross map air dribble setups, because now I'm just going to show you the application of the previous concepts. So
I'll have to link the other video once this is live. This is how to cross map air dribble level 5. Now this is going to be how to cross map air dribble.
This is how to cross map air dribble. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to hit your first cross map air dribble with a rolling setup. So like, we're going to use a self setup in a training pack. Cross map air dribbles are super useful and competitive. They really start to come into play around Champ, GC, SSL, because if you can take the ball back to your side and then start an air dribble that then goes back to their net, it's huge. So yeah, I hope this helps. Let's get into the training pack. As a reminder, this is level 5 of the air dribble roadmap. This is a one-shot training pack. It's very, actually, funny. It's just called a one-shot training pack. This is just cross map air.
This is how to cross map air dribble, part 1 of 2. It's the first video on level 5. Enjoy. Of the air dribble roadmap. Let's go by Floppy Art. These will be out soon.
By Cruisin', link on screen. So the reason this pack
we show you a cookie cutter rolling setup in a training pack.
Is nice for starters. This is how to
level 5 part 2 now. Let's go to level 5 part 2. Part 2 of 2.
Today, I'm showing you the cross map air dribble. Specifically, I'm going to show you how to cross map air dribble from your back wall to ideally the opponent's net and score yourself. I'm going to show you how to self-set up on both sides of the screen. I'm going to show you the precise timing, 2 different setup techniques that you can actually use, and basically how to score this from 0 to hero. This mechanic I spent over 100 hours on, and it's so useful once you get into Champ, GC, SSL. Super, super important for being able to clear the ball and create an attacking opportunity. I'm going to show you how it's done. Reminder, this is level 5 of the air dribble roadmap. We're going to go into the Dribble Gym pack, which has a couple nice wall to air dribble, or cross map air dribble, excuse me, setups. All right, Dribble Gym is code on screen. We went over this pack earlier, but we're going to skip to the back end of the pack to shots 34. Yeah, 34 to like 47. These are all back wall setups. So there are a couple different setups. I'm going to show you how to get all of them here. So reminder, I hope you watched the first video on cross map air dribble setups, because now I'm just going to show you the application of the previous concepts. So as a reminder, you need to know how to twist flip. That's speed flip, diagonal flip, cancel by let go at the end. The difference is a speed flip looks like this, where you flip into the wall and your nose stays tucked. A twist flip, break tap, then go. This can look like. But apart from that, very difficult to defend. That was how to air dribble, cross map, self setup. We showed low setups, high setups, how you use jumps to fix them, all the little mechanics you need. I hope that was helpful. I will see you in the last section of the air dribble roadmap as a bonus, the pop reset. I'll show you my my pop reset findings after a lot of hours, you know, a few months of practicing these. Thanks for watching.
Cool. I think this is good. And then we have the how to pop reset.
Welcome to how to pop reset. I've spent the last 2-3 months mastering this pop reset mechanic. For those who don't know, the pop reset is this kind of like speed flip reset you get under the ball that is super powerful. So today I'm going to show you all the nitty gritty that I learned step by step of how to do this, how to air roll properly, how to get perfect first touches, the speed you need to go to get the pop, all these little things. So I hope this is helpful. Let's get into it. As a reminder, this is level 5 of the air dribble roadmap. This is like sort of the max level. This is pretty advanced, fair warning, but it's super powerful.
This is how to pop reset, and it is the final video in the air dribble roadmap series.
I'm going to be using this pop reset pack.
Use this pop reset pack.
By the YouTuber Lakes.
Hey French, I appreciate it. If you're interested in coaching or anything like this, check out the free Discord, and then we have a community that you can do a free trial. It's just !Clubhouse, 30-day free trial.
Shout out
Lakes.
Lakes.
Want to work with me and pros? Put that in the chat
for the coaching session on this. So the pop reset pack we're going to be practicing is this pack by Lakes, aka Matt1422. So this is kind of the max level of what we're going for. I've been practicing this for the last 100 hours, and as it appears, there's a lot of things you need to do to get a pop reset like that. So I'm going to walk you through all the little kind of tricks I've learned. And I would actually recommend you don't start with this cross map one. This is one of the hardest shots in the pack. We're going to start with this shot 3. This shot is the shot that I learned how to pop reset on, and it's super useful because we can slow it down. So what is a pop reset? A pop reset is when you speed flip.
The pop reset is a useful flip reset variation, an advanced mechanic that you can use on your air dribbles. In this video, we show you how to pop reset on walled air dribbles as well as cross map air dribbles.
Reset under the ball. So you get touches that look like that. You guys see how these touches are like popping into the air? The reason that's happening is because I'm speed flipping from under the ball at the exact right time. And that's what kind of pops the ball back into the air. So you'll see I let the ball fall and I speed flip into it. And that's what kind of pops it back into the air. So I let the ball fall and I speed flip and it pops it back into the air. But how am I doing that? Okay. What I'm doing is, first thing you need to understand is the reverse tornado spin. So the reverse tornado spin is holding arrow left and stick left, or arrow right and stick right. And the useful thing about the reverse tornado spin, why am I showing you this mechanic, is because from the flying position, like this, you reverse tornado spin, where do my wheels go? See this? They go into the perfect position to reset. So you'll see.
I think this is good. Now we just need to do put this code, the pop reset code.
Welcome to How to Pop Reset. I've spent the last 2-3 months mastering this pop reset mechanic. For those of you who don't know, the pop reset is this kind of like speed flip reset you get under the ball that is super powerful. So today I'm going to show you all the nitty gritty that I learned step by step of how to do this, how to air roll properly, how to get perfect first touches, the speed you need to go to get the pop, all these little things. So I hope this is helpful. Let's get into it. As a reminder, this is level 5 of the air dribble roadmap. This is like sort of the max level. This is pretty advanced, fair warning, but it's super powerful. We're gonna be using this pop reset pack by the YouTuber Lakes. Shout out Lakes, and thank you for the coaching session on this. So the pop reset pack we're going to be practicing is this pack by Lakes, aka Matt1422. So this is kind of the max level of what we're going for. I've been practicing this for the last 100 hours, and as it appears, there's a lot of things you need to do to get a pop reset like that. So I'm going to walk you through all the little kind of tricks I've learned. And I would actually recommend you don't start.
Okay, that's good. All right. We have all of these air dribble roadmap videos in the bootcamp channel. We'll publish these soon. Let's make sure that they're all in this playlist. Some of these have duplicates, but I'll need to make these videos public. Some of them are added twice, but it's okay. And then, how do we want to publish these? I can publish these one day at a time, not sure yet. Let's make sure they all have links. This one has a link. This one has a link. This one does not. Out of wall to air dribble advanced. That should be good. This is intermediate. This one has one. This is level 4. This is beginner intermediate. This is how to ground air dribble advanced, which is level 4. Cool. This is cross map air dribbles part 1 of 2.
This is how to.
All right, I think we just got to publish all these videos. I can trickle them out in order of ideally oldest to newest. So I can set them like public, one after the other. Probably is what I want to do. Do they all have codes? They do. This is level 5 part 1. This is level 5 part 2. Pop reset in level 5. Okay, so I probably want to trickle these out in order. Thanks, French. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's glitching. We'll check this later. Let's see. Nice. Air dribble roadmap is done. This is the main video.
Air dribbles are one of the most important mechanics in modern Rocket League. They are vital for improving your game, ranking up, and let's be honest, they look cool. But here's the thing. Most air dribble tutorials get this wrong because they completely oversimplify it. They'll go in free play, show you one perfect setup, and then say, just do this pack for 100 hours, and make sure you get a good first touch. The problem is these pro tutorials end at level 1 when there are actually 5 levels to air dribbles. This is why you can air dribble decently in training, but the second you get into a real game, you whiff completely. I know this because I spent years doing air dribbles in free play and then wondering why I wasn't improving even after 4,000 hours of trial and error.
What's up, boys? What's up, Artemis?
Taught me this that I realized there was a whole new world of air dribbles I never knew about. He taught me that buttery smooth air dribbles aren't just one skill. They are made of many micro skills that you can stack. And once you know exactly which ones are missing, you can fix them one by one instead of wasting another 100 hours guessing. When you finish this video, you'll know how to air dribble cleanly from wall, bounce, ground, even off backboard without losing control. By the way, this isn't theory. Me and my team of pros have now coached over 4,100 players combined. For me and my team's complete air dribble roadmap with step-by-step training packs for all levels, join our free Discord. It's called the Rocket League Academy, and inside, over 60,000 players are improving daily. But before we jump to your level, there are 2.
Nice, Camille. I like that email input. Luke.
Core secrets that unlock everything. Every rank needs to understand these. If you're stuck trying to air dribble in ranked, I guarantee you're missing at least one of these concepts we're about to cover. Here's what really grinds my gears about most of these air dribble tutorials. They basically give you the fish rather than teaching
Good pop-up.
you how to fish. You know the saying, like, if you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day, but if you teach the man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime? It applies here. Stay with me. Stick with me. For example, they'll show you one magical setup where the ball is rolling slowly at the wall, there's no bounce, and it's perfect. And then they say, just do this in-game. That's like teaching somebody to drive by only practicing in an empty parking lot and then telling them to go drive in downtown New York. It doesn't work. But here's what really, really frustrates me about these tutorials. Most of these are made by cracked pros that don't actually know how to teach, and so they completely ignore where most players are coming in from. Your brain doesn't work like a computer where you can just watch a pro do something and then download perfect air dribble program.exe. You need to understand the stepping stones and the underlying system behind why pros are doing what they're doing. The real game changers are 2 control concepts that literally no tutorials I've seen explain properly. The first is the arc equation. This is how you understand the ball's predictable trajectory. The second is something I call jump mechanics. This is how you time your first touch to perfection. Secret number 1 is the arc equation. When a ball rolls up the wall, it goes through what I call the 3-phase arc. Phase 1 is the wall hug. This is when the ball sticks to the wall, glued to the curve perfectly. This is where most players think, oh, perfect, easy air dribble setup. Then comes phase 2, which is the transition point. This happens when the ball hits apex height and physics takes over. This is where 90% of players panic and mess up their first touch. Finally, you have phase 3, which is the predictable arc. In the last step, the ball follows a perfect curve down from the wall. Smart players use this phase and they don't fight it. Now, here's the equation part. The ball's spin determines the arc. When the ball is rolling off the wall, you'll see this heavy backspin. That's what creates that wide arc that pulls the ball away from the wall. Whenever you have a rolling ball, it will fall off the wall shortly after it reaches its apex. Then that distance, that separation between the ball and the wall, will increase until eventually the ball falls down and hits the ground. Should you be jumping before you touch the ball? Should you be jumping as you touch the ball? Should you be jumping after you touch the ball? Want a quick air dribble setup without having to jump? Catch it in phase 1. Want time to work with? That's okay. You can let it drift to phase 3. Just be prepared to jump early and add an extra oomph to the touch. This idea is why pros can get perfect first touches on their air dribbles from everywhere on the field. They're not more skilled. They just understand the arc equation, so they know how to meet the ball based on what distance it is from the wall. The second secret I'm going to call the interception jump. This is about perfectly timing your jump to meet the ball's arc. A lot of people don't understand that when you hold jump, the mechanic changes from the tap jump. On the left, we'll have the tap jump. This is for quick, minimal height. When you tap jump, you get 1.25 seconds of flip time. This is perfect.
What's up, Fred? How are you doing, my man?
The ball is just at the peak, but only a tiny bit off the wall. On the right side of the screen, we have the hold jump. Backboard without you can stack. When the ball is just at the peak, but only a tiny bit off the wall. On the right, 2 air dribble. Like teach after it reaches its apex.
I don't love the color of this text.
It's apex. Hug. This is when, which is the real game changers are 2 control concepts that literally no tutorials I've seen explain properly. The first is the arc equation. This is how you can get perfect 0.4 when the ball is you are to your opponent. How to air dribble cleanly. These tutorials. Most of these are made by cracked pros that don't actually know how to teach, and so they completely ignore where whenever.
I like this note, Camille. The text is perfect. However, I don't love the color. Like the blue. The light blue is a little. The light on light is tough. I would prefer just like a black on white probably, or just like a monochromatic color scheme.
Whenever you have a roll for the full 1/5 of a second, you actually extend your flip timer to 1.45 seconds total. This whole jump technique is more important when you need to reach out from the wall and catch that ball that's falling down in phase 3. Now you might be wondering, Luke, what about if the ball's in phase 1? If it's just rolling up the wall? Great catch. In that case, you can just do the drive-through. This is no jump at all. Just this the perfect interception point. In order to get a perfect ball's skilled, they just understand the arc equation, so they know how to meet the ball based on what distance it is from the wall. The second secret I'm going to call the interception jump. This is about
struggling with frame IO today.
Perfectly timing your jump to meet the ball's arc. A lot of people don't understand that when you hold jump, the mechanic changes from the tap jump. On the left, we'll have the tap jump. This is for quick, minimal height. When you tap jump, you get 1.25 seconds of flip time. This is perfect for phase 2 intercepts when the ball is just at the peak, but only a tiny bit off the wall. On the right side of the screen, we have the hold jump. This is an extended jump for maximum height.
Frozen. Chat, we frozen. Chat, we are frozen. That was a bad man. I just did titles, descriptions, and thumbnails on the air dribble roadmap videos on the Bootcamp channel. Jacob, feel free to add these to the sheet now. And thank you for your work, Sarah and Sal. If you can add these today, Jacob, that'd be great. I'm going to make a post tonight to the Discord server that the sheet is on 3.1 and the main video will go out very soon. Be right back, chat. I'm frozen. And this is lagging, so I'll be right back.
Alright, chat. I got avocado, chicken, avocado, chicken, rice, broccoli. Trying to be healthy while we review this video. Lagging hella though.
Core secrets that unlock everything after it reaches its apex. Then that distance, that separation between the ball and the wall, will increase until eventually the ball falls down and hits the ground. Should you be jumping before you touch the ball? Should you be jumping as you touch the ball? Should you be jumping after you touch the ball? Want a quick air dribble setup without having to jump? Catch it in phase 1. Want time to work with? That's okay. You can let it drift to phase 3. Just be prepared to jump early and add an extra oomph to the touch. This idea is why pros can get perfect first touches on their air dribbles from everywhere on the field. They're not more skilled. They just understand the arc equation, so they know how to meet the ball based on what distance it is from the wall. The second secret I'm going to call the interception jump. This is about perfectly timing your jump to meet the ball's arc. A lot of people don't understand that when you hold jump, the mechanic changes from the tap jump. On the left, we'll have the tap jump. This is for quick, minimal height. When you tap jump, you get 1.25 seconds of flip time. This is perfect for phase 2 intercepts when the ball is just at the peak.
I'm gonna invite feedback from the team. This is the final version of the air dribble roadmap. I'm inviting feedback from everybody on the team because I want this to be the best it can possibly be. Please give feedback if you want to change anything. Any and all improvements are helpful. Send this to Corey. I'm gonna send this to Iram. I'm gonna send this to Buck. I'm gonna send this to Kaz. Yeah, literally anything. Alrighty, chat. I will review this later. I'll review this video later, Camille, because I'm having a lot of Frame.io issues, but I sent to everybody on the team to drop feedback in the Frame.io. This is the final version of the air dribble roadmap, or version 11, perhaps. Any and all feedback is very much appreciated. We're probably going to post over the holidays, so any feedback you can give would be incredible. I'm going to ask Waiting for advice because he's usually really good with this stuff. Would really appreciate your eyes on this. Obviously, I don't expect you to watch the whole thing, but even if you can check out some points, feel free to leave any feedback on the timeline. I'm gonna send something similar to Tornado feedback. I need your professional eyes on something. I think this is pretty much most people's feedback that I could possibly ask for. Don't think I'm missing anybody. Okay.
think that's it. Guys, thank you for coming. I'm going to go eat. I have to go work out. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. Finished uploading some shorts, so hopefully y'all can watch those and enjoy them. I'm going to go do some CEO